warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amina Twelve, a former student at Katore Islamic Seminary. I'm here to solve a certain question. This question might seem simple to solve, but in reality, it's not how it seems, but it is difficult when you try to solve it. Here, the first thing, it is to let these gaps to be unknowns. We shall let the first gap to be A, the second B, the third M, and the fourth N. After letting these gaps to be unknowns, then we are going to formulate equation from this question. As you can see that it is A plus B is equal to 10, M plus N is equal to 11, N minus M is equal to 6, B plus N is equal to 10. Then we have already seen that we can get some equations from these questions. Then we go to our solution. Our solution, we are going to formulate the equations as I had told you earlier. It is going to be A plus B is equal to 10. We call this equation number 1. Also, M plus N is equal to 11. M plus N is equal to 11. We call this equation number 2. A minus M is equal to 6. A minus M is equal to 6. We call this equation number 3. Also, B plus N is equal to 10. We call this equation number 4. After formulating our 4 equations, then we are going to use equation number 3 and equation number 4 to get the value of A and the value of B. So from equation number 3, we shall make A the subject. That means it is A is equal to 6 plus M. Also from equation number 4, it is going to be B is equal to 10 minus N. So you already have the value of A and B. But also these two equations, you can call them star equations. After getting these equations, then we are going back to equation number 1. We say that equation number 1 is A plus B is equal to 10. We already have the value of A and the value of B. So we shall substitute those values, the value of A here and the value of B here. That means this is 6 plus M plus our B, which is 10 minus N is equal to 10. We have 10 this side and 10 this side. That means we can cancel them. And this is remain with M minus N is equal to, we shift this 6 that side so it will become negative. And we may call this equation number 5. After getting equation number 5, we come back to our equations. The one we have not used is only equation number 2. So we shall select also equation number 2, which said that M plus N is equal to 11. This is equation number 2. After getting our equation, the first is M minus N is equal to negative 6. This is equation number 5. M plus N is equal to 11, equation number 2. So we are going to solve these two equations to get the value of those gaps there. We have M plus N is equal to 11. And again we have M minus N is equal to negative 6. We solve this using the elimination method. We subtract. It will be, this was equation number 2 and this is equation number 5. So it will be equation number 2, we subtract equation number 5. It is M minus M, they will get over. So we shall make with the N plus N. It is N minus negative N, we shall get positive, is equal to 11 plus 6. Also it is 11 minus 6, the same as positive. So this is 2N is equal to 17. We divide by 2 both sides in order to get the value of N. This and this. So N is equal to 8.5. Wow. Now we have the value of N. That the value of N is 8.5. This value will help us to find the value of other unknowns. let us see. We are now substituting the value of n where possible so that we can get the answers of this side. It is, we can substitute in the equation number 5 or number 2. It is m plus n is equal to 11. Our n here, it is 8.5. So we shall substitute the value of n here. It is m plus n, which is 8.5, is equal to 11. We take 8.5 that side so that we can obtain the value of m. It will be m is equal to 11 minus 8.5. So our m here is equal to 2.5. That is the value of our m. So after getting the value of our m, in order now to get the value of the rest unknowns, what we are going to do, we are going to substitute the value of n and m into the star equation. As you can see that it is a is equal to 6 plus m. We already have the value of m as 2.5. So we shall say substitute into the star equations. The first one is a is equal to 6 plus m. Our m is 2.5. So here we shall say our a is equal to 6 plus 2.5. A is equal to 8.5. Wonderful. Now we are having 3 values for the unknown gaps. We are left with only one value. We are going to see which value are we left with. It is only b. And b says that b is equal to 10 minus n. We know the value of n is 8.5. So b is equal to 10 minus 8.5. b is equal to 1.5. Wow. Now we have the values of all our unknowns. That a is equal to 8.5, b is equal to 1.5, m is equal to 2.5, and n is equal to 8.5. So after getting the values of all of these, we are going to substitute them in our question as it was demanding. So we go back to our question as it was. Here that it is a plus b. And what is our a? Our a is 8.5. And what is our b? B, it is equal to 1.5. Our m is equal to 2.5. Our n is equal to 8.5. So here we already have the value that 8.5 plus 1.5 will get 10. 8.5 minus 2.5 will get 6. Also 1.5 plus 8.5 will get 10. Also 2.5 plus 8.5 will get 11. So after doing this, we have already got the values of this question. And that was the solution to this question. Thank you for watching.